Hello, beautiful soul, having a human experience spinning around on this beautiful rock we call planet Earth. Well, today I've got something great for you. Emotional reactivity. It's basically our entire lives. We wake up in the morning and there's a trigger. We get in the car, we're in traffic, we have coworkers, stuff happens, the news. There's so much stuff coming at us and we react to it. But here's the thing, if all our lives is just a reaction to what is happening to us, are we really living? If the outside determines how I feel on the inside, there is no outside and inside, but hey, let's play along. If the outside determines how I feel on the inside, how much control do I have over my life? It's like the world is just pushing all the buttons and I'm moving depending on which button. Oh, someone pressed the angry button. I'm gonna be angry. Someone annoyed me. Oh, I'm gonna be annoyed. And it's normal. That's how all of us live our lives. I'm no exception when I'm unconscious. So the whole world is pushing our buttons and it's seen as normal because we can justify it. Of course I'm angry. Did you hear what he said? And of course I'm impatient and I'm frustrated. He's not moving. Of course I'm scared. Did you see what's happening in the news? I'm gonna be laid off. We just react to life. But that can't be all there is to life. A continuous reaction to outside stimuli till we die. Then you have peace. Then finally it's over. No one's gonna upset me anymore. It's a crazy way to live. But that's how all of us live. I think it was Krishnamurti who said it's sick. It's not, it's a sign of, what did he say? The point that he was trying to make. I feel like Eckhart Tolle, the guy remembers nothing. He misquotes everything. He forgets all, or he quotes it just completely wrong. And I always think it's so funny, and now it happens to me. Maybe I'm getting enlightened. What he's saying, Krishnamurti, is it's not a sign of health, of a healthy mind, to be adjusted to a sick society. Now, I don't use those labels, no point in judging society or applying the label sick to it, but the point stands. The behavior is insane. But everyone's doing it, so we call it normal. And if we adjust to that normality, we are seen as normal, but it's not a sign of health. It's not a sign of a healthy soul. So yes, everyone around you may be doing that when they're unconscious. But why would you be part of that game? You have another choice. Most people don't even know there's another choice. Like, of course I'm angry, he did this. But the action on the outside doesn't cause the reaction on the inside. What causes the reaction? The reaction is caused by how you see the situation, by what you think about the situation. And then you're reacting to your own viewpoint, to your own thoughts. So the first realization is you don't react to your environment or people, you react to your thoughts and viewpoint about them. So you're only reacting to yourself. So he didn't make you angry, and that didn't make you nervous, and that didn't upset you. You made yourself angry, you upset yourself, and you, whatever the third example was, you did it to yourself. Now, the other person helped, of course. Of course, it's easier to be angry if someone pushes that button and says something that could cause anger. I understand, of course. Happens to the best of us. But I'll show you how to get out of it. Don't worry, not gonna leave you hanging. The first step is you recognize you are the cause of your emotional reaction. Now, the other person might be a good excuse, but the ultimate cause is you. They didn't cause it. They're a good excuse for you yourself to cause it, and that's your habitual reaction, fine. But recognize that the car in front of you is just there. It doesn't cause you to be impatient. It's your view and your thoughts about the car that causes the impatience. It's just a car. How can a car make you impatient? It's words. How can the words make you angry? It's your interpretation of them. It's how you take them. It's how you react to them. It's how you see them. Ultimately, we are responsible for our own emotional reaction. But here's a great thing, and that will help you greatly. You get angry. Someone said something, and you get angry. What do? I'll give you an example. I recently had a conversation, and in that conversation, I was being accused of something, and it was quite aggressive. And as I sat there, I felt that my heart was beating. I could feel my heart beating in my chest. And I observed that. And I felt a nervousness. And I saw that. And you know, when you're being attacked, there's a reactivity. You want to say something, you want to defend yourself. And I witnessed the urge to defend myself. And in the witnessing of these things, I put a distance between me and the emotion, between me and the nervousness, between me and the reactivity. And I could observe it. Now let's contrast that. If you are so caught up in your reactivity, in your nervousness, in your anger, it seems like you become your anger and you respond with anger, or the anger responds for you, or the reactivity responds for you. It's like, and then you say something, you blurt something out, you defend yourself. And that is unconscious behavior, because who is talking? Your conditioning is talking. Ego that wants to defend itself is talking. But if you can observe your reactivity, observe your emotions, you create a distance. And then ask yourself, that which observes the anger, is it angry? That which observes the reactivity, is it reactive? And you will try it. And you will find it is peaceful. It is calm. And this is what is meant with finding peace within yourself, happiness within yourself, where there's blood, there's what else have I got in here? Bones and nerves, trauma. Where's the peace? Where's the happiness? This is what is meant looking inside. You look at your anger, and the act of looking creates a distance. So the anger doesn't speak for you. You can observe the anger. You don't become immediately reactive. And when you look at the anger, look at what is looking at the anger. The being that you are isn't angry. The awareness of the anger isn't angry. That which sees the anger isn't angry. Can you feel that? Can you see that? Because that is powerful if you understand it, if you live it. And look, you're human, I'm human. Don't make a big deal out of this. Sometimes you're going to have an emotional reaction. Sometimes you're going to get pissed and you're going to be upset. And that is really important to me. On the spiritual path, people take themselves so seriously. Forget it. Forget about it. Just, you're a human being, and no emotion is off limits. There are no emotions that gonna get you kicked out of the spiritual club. There are no emotions that are off limits. If you feel it, that's fine. Okay? There's no I shouldn't feel that, I'm so spiritual. Oh, I messed up again. Happens to me, happens to everyone. Maybe to some people not. They're all enlightened. Fine. Don't make a big deal out of it. If you ever find yourself getting angry, fine. It doesn't make you a bad person. Bad thoughts do not make you a bad person. And bad emotion is just a label. It's not bad. Don't make you a bad person. There are no bad or good emotions. There are no inappropriate emotions. It's just what you feel. Don't make a big deal out of it. Don't judge yourself for it. Instead, look at it as a learning opportunity. Or look at it, not a learning opportunity, because then we get all serious again. Okay, I have to learn this lesson. Play with it. Oh, look, I'm getting angry. How exciting! How exciting that I'm getting angry. Okay, and here's the mistake most people make. They look outside of themselves. This made me angry. Don't look outside. Whenever you are angry, here's a rule. That's really important. Pay attention. If you're angry, upset, worried, stressed, Don't look outside and look for what caused it. Use it as this is a message from life. This is a reminder to look inside. What am I thinking, feeling, and believing about this that is causing my emotion? So any emotion that you feel very strongly, don't look outside. Use it as a signal to look inside. And once you look inside, just become interested in your reaction. Play with it. No, he said this. It doesn't matter what they said. It doesn't matter what happened. Don't forget the outside. Do not become interested in the outside. If you feel a strong emotion, it's time to look inside. Become fascinated with your emotional response. And then, like we talked before, you created distance. And once you've created the distance, look at who is looking at the emotion. And you will find what is looking at it is not angry. And what is looking at it is who you are. Because you're not these coming emotions and thoughts. They come and go. It's a dance. Life is a beautiful dance of form. It comes, it goes, but you remain. And every time you do that, you come back to yourself and you anchor yourself in your presence, in your being. And life is a lot more fun that way. You're going to screw up, you're going to make mistakes, fine. It's all okay. Because it's not a mistake, really, because once you look at it, play with it. Be kind to yourself. I always say that whenever you feel like, oh, I've messed up, it's okay. Now is a chance to be kind to yourself. You've learned to punish yourself for it. What good has it done? Now is a time to be kind to yourself and become interested in what is looking at the emotion. You're going to forget this. So sign up for my newsletter below, messagesfromlife.com. Sign up. It's free Monday to Friday in your inbox. And it's just a reminder that you are in charge of how you feel, that you are not your emotions. You are not your thoughts. You can find happiness and peace within yourself. And most importantly, this thing we call life is a beautiful, daring adventure, and it's supposed to be fun. And we sometimes forget that. So get your reminder below.